What would you do if the freedom you envied was a debt you were forced to pay? For 47 years, my brother Elias roamed the earth like a wild hawk, untethered, untouched by the chains of duty that bound me. While I toiled in our family's crumbling hardware store, he chased sunsets across deserts, mountains, and seas. His postcards arrived like taunts scribbled tales of Moroccan markets, Alaskan glaciers, or Thai beaches, each one a dagger in my chest. I was the good son, the one who stayed. Elias was the ghost, the one who lived free. Until the phone rang last week, and our parents' trembling voices shattered everything. Elias owes us nothing. You owe us everything. I was 12 when Elias, 5 years older, first ran. He'd climb out his window at night, leaving only a note. I'll be back when I'm ready. He never was. Our parents, gray and weary even then, didn't chase him. They leaned on me instead, Mark, the steady one, the one who'd never leave. I fixed shelves, balanced books, and buried my dreams under invoices and rust. Elias sent stories of his adventures, each one painting him as a hero in a world too big for our small town. I hated him for it, but I loved him too. He was my brother, my opposite, my escape through his words. Decades passed. I married, had kids, and kept the store alive, though it bled money. Elias never called, never visited, but his postcards kept coming, fewer now, but always vibrant. I'd read them to my kids, who saw their uncle as a myth, a man who lived without rules. My wife, Clara, would squeeze my hand, knowing how each card stung. I'd given up everything for our parents' youth, my ambitions, while Elias danced through life. Yet I couldn't hate him fully. His freedom was a flame I secretly admired. Then came the call. Mom's voice cracked through the line, frail but sharp. Mark, we need you to fix this. Elias, he's taken enough. Dad, weaker, added. We gave him everything, our savings, our hope, so he could live his life. Now it's your turn to pay us back. I froze. Pay them back? I'd given them 30 years of my life, every day tethered to their needs. They revealed a truth that gutted me. They'd funneled money to Elias all along, secretly, to fuel his wanderlust. Thousands, tens of thousands, drained from the family account I thought I was saving. They called it love. I called it betrayal. I tracked Elias down in a dusty Arizona motel. He looked older than his 47 years, his face carved by sun and time, but his eyes still burned with that reckless spark. Mark, he said, grinning, you finally left the cage. I wanted to punch him. Instead, I told him about the call, the debt, the years of lies. His grin faded. I didn't know, he whispered. They told me it was theirs to give. For the first time, I saw guilt in him, but also defiance. I never asked for it, Mark. I just lived. We sat in that motel room, two brothers, two halves of a broken promise. Elias admitted he'd taken the money, thinking it was a gift, not a loan. He'd spent it all on hostels, on bikes, on moments that made him feel alive. I wanted to scream that I'd never had those moments, that I'd been chained to duty while he soared. But as he spoke, I saw something else. His freedom wasn't free. He'd run from us, from himself, chasing a life that left him alone, unmoored, with nothing but stories. I thought of Mom and Dad, their voices heavy with expectation. They'd chosen Elias as their dream, me as their anchor. I'd resented him for it, but now I saw the weight he carried to a life built on borrowed time. What do we do? I asked. Elias looked at me, his eyes softer now. We let them go, Mark. We can't owe them our lives. We drove back together, the first time we'd been in the same car in decades. At home, I faced our parents. I've given you enough, I said, my voice steady despite the ache. Elias too. We're done paying for your choices. Mom cried, Dad stared, but I felt lighter. Elias stood beside me, silent but present. For the first time, we were equals. I sold the store. Clara and I took the kids on a road trip, not to escape, but to live. Elias joined us for a stretch, his stories now shared around campfires, not postcards. He wasn't free anymore, not in the way he'd been, but neither was he bound. And me? I found freedom in forgiving him, in forgiving myself. We owed our parents love, not our souls. For the first time in 47 years, we were both free.